My name is Leigh Wilson, and I'm a fiction writer in the creative writing program at SUNY Oswego. I'm also the chair of the Department of English and Creative Writing, but that's not important to this. What is a little important is that this story is based on my best friend, George Green, growing up in East Tennessee, and he's now a lawyer in Atlanta, just for the record. The story is called The Ledger. I took to burying my allowance in our backyard. This was the summer of 2008, when there wasn't enough money in the state of Tennessee to go around. Just to show you, my dad started taking a bag lunch to work instead of dropping by the Pig and Chick. My bank was a metal chocolate box stashed behind a stump in the backyard, 3 inches down and covered with leaves. A nickel here, a nickel there. It didn't add up to much. I kept a red pencil nub and some paper in there. I'd dig up the box, add a nickel, count the money, and then record the number on paper, worrying the bit of pencil with my teeth. I had no idea what I was saving for, didn't want anything, but it seemed imperative that the money accumulate. So I moved into stealing. My dad, he looked like a ghost those days, took on a second job, and I put his wallet off limits. My mother was easy pickings, endless loose change at the bottom of her purse. Dad adored her, even gave her a J.C. Penney easy chair, though he was eating PBJs morning, noon, and night. I let her keep the pennies, except later I thought screw it and took those too. In church, it turned out nobody guarded the collection after the deacons dumped it in the choir room. So I'd visit the bathroom, then grab a fistful on my way back to the pew where my family sat. That money was so sticky I'd wash it before it went into the bank box. At the public pool, mothers put their purses in a perfect line on a ledge of concrete, as if orderliness could protect them. Bang, bang, down the row, I could net $3 and change just slouching by out of sight. One day, trolling for coins at the bottom of the wading pool, I yanked up a drowning toddler like a turnip. The mother, glad and guilty, wanted to give me some money, but I'd already taken all the change from her purse. She borrowed $1 from the lifeguard. My bank box filled up. I had to dig a deeper hole and put another candy box in there, and another. By the end of the summer, I had $200. The day before school started, my dad said, "Buddy, I'd like to speak to you man to man." I said, "Okay," since what else was there to say? He looked terrible. I mean bad. Even his hair had no color anymore. "I'll save you the suspense." He started telling me about the house payments and the car payment and the cost of groceries coming up week after week and what it would be to take to get my older sister the band uniform that she wanted, which her heart was set on. He gave me the list in a drone as toneless as a cash register. It was killing him, this list of money going out. He got out a notebook to lay it all out for me. Soon he had a whole page filled with figures, fingers scrabbling to get it all down. And then I saw the red pencil he had. It was nothing but a nub and had tooth marks on it, just like mine. It was blunt from tracing all those numbers, just like mine. I put my head in close to see better. It was mine. That's what this was about. He'd found my bank. "I'm sorry about this, buddy," he said, "but there's no other way to make this work." He took the pencil nub and wrote, "I owe Buddy Bodell $200 that I stole on September 4th, 2008. His face was a white fist of ignominy, and it was a mirror of my own, except I had barely begun my entry into the terrible balance sheet of duty and dereliction that this world can be. That was that. I stopped stealing, I took a job at the Pig and Chick, and brought home leftover barbecue on Wednesday nights. I quit taking an allowance, returned the IOU. Every once in a while, I had a swig of beer from my dad's bottle. From then on, I used pens and not pencils, and I never buried another thing until the day he died. Thank you.